What's going on, everybody? It's Mitch. Today's video is going to be kind of messy and this isn't like thought out or planned in any way. It's just I have all this Christmas stuff that I have accumulated and I've just kind of thrown it on the table, and it's really been bugging me and I need to get it put away. So I just thought I would show you all the goodies that I have piled on the table and work my way down so we can actually see that there is a table underneath here. So to start with, I have all of this gold garland here that I do have a plan for, and it will be used in the kitchen. If you've seen previous videos, you know that I usually outline the bottom of the cabinets with green garland and lights. Well, this year we're gonna switch it up and do something a little different. This garland will actually go around the pantry door and the refrigerator. So you'll want to stick around to see what crazy nonsense I come up with that. But I have here one of the best purchases that I've made, and that is these soft-sided totes, really large totes that we purchased from Amazon, and they are great for storing Christmas stuff, especially when you have as much as we do. And it's made out of the material that the IKEA bags are made out of. So check out Amazon if you are in need of something like that. The only thing I don't like about it is because they are soft-sided, you have to be careful about what you put in them, because if you put something breakable in there, there's no hard sides to kind of protect it, so keep that in mind. Next up are these tree toppers that I purchased. I'll just go ahead and take it out. These needs to be zhuzhed up a bit, but these we are going to be putting in the bedroom this year. And as you know, in previous videos, we had a 7.5 foot tree and 2 5-foot trees, I believe. They were 5 foot, I can't really remember. This year we're adding another 7.5 foot tree, so we're gonna have 4 large trees in the bedroom. So I needed to have 2 of these, so I have a second one here that we're going to be putting in the bedroom. And last year we kind of went with a, well, every year we've kind of gone with a, sorry for the bags, a wintry, cabin-y feel. And this year really is no different. We're just kind of changing it up a bit. There's going to be more of a focus on the red and the green, and less of the buffalo plaid. We're still going to have some buffalo plaid ornaments and stuff, but the bedding will be different, and it'll just be less of a focus on the buffalo plaid. Still love it, but can't be doing the same thing every year. At least I don't want to. Now, this here is a tree topper that I purchased from Walmart, of all places. And it doesn't look like much, but this thing here is kind of magical. And I'm gonna see if I can pull this over here. well, I told you I wasn't very planned for this video, but we're just gonna fly with it here. Now, this star will do all kinds of different things, but last year we found a set of lights that I just loved, and they were red, green, and white. And so I matched the star to go with the pattern of the lights that we had on a flocked tree. And so the star is actually going to match with the lights on that tree this year. And my vision is that all the ornaments on that particular tree are going to be red and green and white, or probably gold, but it'll definitely be the red and green theme. So I was kind of excited to see how this star was going to look. And as you can see, it makes a big statement considering it's such a little thing. So we will see how it looks once we get it all put together. And let's hope that my overall vision will actually come to fruition. But you know, we'll just keep messing around until it looks like something that we would like to have. And you'll be so distracted by everything else that even if it doesn't turn out perfect, I don't think you'll notice much. But if you do, that's fine too. Starting to see some of the table, and we somehow have a random C7 bulb. It looks like a vintage one, so it must have come in some lot that I purchased, but we'll keep the bulb and add it to our other vintage bulbs that we have. These boxes here, because I got this harebrained idea to have 2 vintage trees, I realized that I needed more bubble lights. So I found the best deal on these bubble lights. You know, you really have to be smart when you're searching for things, because I paid $9 for 3 replacement bulbs for these, because these tend to burn out. Probably not as much for some people, but since we have ours on for so long and decorate so early, they do burn out. But I got this whole set, including the light string and everything, for the same price that you would pay for 3 replacement bulbs. So if you need replacement bulbs, just buy a whole set of lights, and then you'll have extras plus the string that you can use for C7 bulbs if you wanted to. So definitely look around and think outside of the box, because there are options out there that might be good for you, and this was definitely good for me. So we will definitely put these to good use. This is ridiculous, but I mean, would you expect anything less from me? This is a giant box of LED lights, and it's a whole wheel of them. Look at all of those. And can you guess how many is on here? I could not believe what a good deal I got on these, and they are really pretty. And I'm trying to do this on camera, but look at these. There's so many. But what I love about them, and the I don't like how some of them flash like it's, you know, a disco party, but look how tiny they are. And I like that it's kind of on a black wire because it will kind of hide nicely for what I would like to do with these. And where do you think I would put 1,000 LED lights? Well, if you're me, you would put them in the kitchen, but because there's so many, I just thought I would go crazy in the kitchen and then carry it on down the hall. So stay tuned for how that turns out. And again, pay attention to what you're getting when you're shopping, because lights are getting really, really, really expensive now. And the great thing about the LED lights is they don't get hot. They're better, you know, energy-wise. But I think you can get maybe 100 lights for $19. You might be able to get them cheaper once, you know, Walmart or Target puts out their Christmas stuff. But I got 1,000 LED lights for under $20. So shop around. I can't stress that enough. Because there are definitely some good deals out there. We're almost done clearing off the table, but I still have some fun stuff. You know, I have a thing for the throw tinsel on the trees. You know, we have the silver, we have gold. Well, Hobby Lobby has red and green throw tinsel. So we did use this last year, and Sean definitely wanted it again this year, so had to get some more. And we'll probably throw this on the everything tree, you know, that has all of our fun ornaments on there, because it doesn't have to be, you know, vintage like, although so much of our stuff is, and we're working towards that. So now comes something a little bit more interesting. This is a banner that people, normal people, use to put on a door of some kind. But I have another idea to use this for something more fun and dramatic. And I may have hinted at it in a different video. So have you put two and two together to see what I'm going to do with this? If so, let me know in the comments below, and I'll see if you're paying attention and if you're correct or not. I have not one, but 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 packages of these door banners. So let me know what you think, and you'll be able to see in a future video if you're right or not. This also is a door banner, and this is more of the vintage inspired. This is more like, it's not paper, but it kind of feels like it. But this has a Santa. I'm doing a lousy job. This video is a bad YouTuber attempt at a video, but I never said I was a professional, so. But here is the Santa, and there's a cute reindeer down at the bottom. So we're gonna definitely use this as well somewhere. We have so many banners, and you know, we're gonna be dedicating an entire video just to the process of us putting up banners throughout the house. So you want to stick around for that, because I didn't show that last year, but I thought, you know what, the process itself seems simple, but I have a few tricks that might inspire some of you in doing the same thing, because you can turn your everyday home into something very magical with very little effort. I mean, yes, it does require getting on a ladder, but it's really not that hard, and it makes a huge difference. So stick around for that if you're interested, and see just what we go through to achieve that look. And you know, you don't have to be like us and do it on every single wall that we have. Maybe you just want to showcase one wall, or maybe not, but at least you have options. So in these 2 boxes, and then I will let you guys go, but there's some fun little things in here, one of which is just a random, it looks like a cookie, and it is a camel that has sprinkles. And Sean is obsessed with food ornaments and stuff like that. It's like something that makes him happy. His little cupcakes with the mice on them, and you probably have seen those, and some donuts and some little things. So when I saw the camel, I just thought it was different, and it has sprinkles. He loves sprinkles. So what a perfect, quirky little thing to add to the donuts and cupcakes and all the other fake food that we have. At least there's no calories in that, right? So in these 2 boxes, we have something for, I mentioned earlier that we were going for a red and green kind of theme in the bedroom. And these are going to be a part of it. And they're these gem ornaments. And let me get a little bit closer here so you can see they're just plastic. They kind of remind me of the diorama ornaments without the little kitschy stuff inside them, but they're really, really pretty. And they were half off, so I was able to get these at a really good price. And let me tell you, it was not easy getting them. Our deliveries from a certain carrier have been a little iffy lately, and I'm not gonna badmouth a specific carrier on my video, because that's not what I do here, but it was challenging to say the least. But 3 days later, we finally got them. But here's a different shape and a different color. So we have, I believe, 8 green and 8 red of 8 of the square and 8 of the rectangle. So we are going to be placing these in with a variety of our other ornaments that we have for in the bedroom, along with the new tree toppers, along with red and green garland for the trees that I haven't shown to you. There's a lot, but thank you for coming along with me while I clear off the table. We can actually see it now, and so I can put these things away only to get them out again here shortly. But I really hope you enjoyed coming along and kind of getting a bit more of a glimpse as to what we're gonna do. And I don't know if you saw behind me, but there's some more Christmas trees back here that just came in. And so we don't even know where those are going yet. But we have to have a little house meeting as to how we are going to be rearranging the furniture to accommodate all of our festive decor. So I hope you all enjoy, and I hope you're doing well, and I hope you're getting as excited as we are to move on into the holiday season, because it is fast approaching. Take care, and I will see you in the next video.